Hi everyone, today I'm walking you through one of the biggest data breaches ever, the Equifax case from 2017. Here is a quick rewind to 2017 as we revisit the headlines that captured the Equifax data breach.
Equifax data breach in 2017, almost 150 million people were affected.
This is one of the largest data breaches in history. It happened at Equifax, the company that tracks all your credit cards and mortgages to determine your credit score.
Thank you for your recent credit card application with Old Navy Visa.
And then?
Home Depot, 2 from Macy's, Kohl's, and I got a bill for a hotel stay in Las Vegas.
This is massive.
Yeah, it really is a big deal. And honestly, a little schadenfreude, to be honest. I didn't do anything wrong here. Equifax just misused my data, our data.
I am very proud to announce a global settlement arising out of the massive data breach that Equifax revealed in 2017 September. This settlement includes at least $575 million and up to $700 million in monetary relief.
Equifax announcing an additional 2.4 million people are impacted by last year's data breach.
First, don't get breached. But secondly, if you get breached, don't wait.
It hit over 147 million people, which is almost half of the US adult population. I'll explain what happened, why it happened, and what we can do or learn so something like this doesn't happen again. Equifax is one of the 3 big credit reporting agencies. Around May 2017, attackers got into their systems and stayed there until late July. Equifax didn't discover the breach until then, and they waited until September to go public. That delay really frustrated people. The hackers grabbed names, social security numbers, birthdays, addresses, even some driver's license numbers, and credit card info. Basically everything you would need to commit identity theft. This wasn't a super high-tech cyber attack. It came down to a basic security hygiene. Equifax failed to patch a well-known vulnerability in Apache Struts, a software framework they used. A fix had been available for months but was never applied. Their vulnerability scans missed it, which shows a breakdown in the process. Once inside, the attackers could move around easily because of the network wasn't segmented. To make it worse, their monitoring systems wasn't working because of security certificate had expired. That meant they weren't even seeing some of the bad traffic leaving the network. If I was running security there, I'd have pushed hard to get those patches applied the same week they were released. For individuals, this was a nightmare. It exposed millions to identity theft, fake loans applications, tax refund scams, and years of credit monitoring headaches. For Equifax, the risk included lawsuits, huge regulatory fines, and major loss of trust. People started doubting the whole credit reporting system, not just Equifax. The financial hit was massive. Equifax paid around $425 million in a federal settlement that covered free credit monitoring and reimbursements. That's just the legal piece. The company also spent heavily on a new security systems, PR campaigns, and legal defense. Some reports estimate the total cost with everything included over $1 billion. That's a lot of money for a patch that they could have applied for free. Money wasn't the only problem. Equifax's reputation took a big hit. There were angry customers, congressional hearings, and even top executives stepping down. It was a front-page news for weeks and made people question if credit agencies could even be trusted with personal data. The biggest lesson is very clear. Patch management has to be a top priority. Critical updates need to be applied quickly, especially on internet-facing systems. Companies also need to verify that their security tools are running. No expired certificates. Segmenting the network so one breach doesn't expose everything is also a key. And finally, be transparent and quick with public communication. Delays only make the damage worse. After the breach, Equifax committed at least $1 billion to overhaul its security. They improved monitoring, hired more cybersecurity pros, and set up a consumer support center. It's expensive, but still cheaper than dealing with another breach of this size. To sum up, this breach happened because of basic security steps were missed. The result was billions in cost and a lot of lost trust. It's a reminder that keeping systems patched and monitored is way cheaper than cleaning up after a massive breach. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this with your family and friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay safe.